accusations, even charges against these men. But tonight, for the first time, they open up to 2020. This is their story.
It teases, it tantalises. But what really goes on behind the doors of sex clubs? I've accepted an invitation from two men synonymous with the sex industry in New Zealand to have a snoop around in their world.
Sex boys, playboys, bad boys. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot.
They are the Chow brothers, John and Michael, fast becoming the top dogs of the adult entertainment industry.
Happy penthouse opening!
People think about it is that they've never been to our club before.
But tonight, they open their doors to 2020.
This is our lap dance room. Lights, music, intercom.
Intercom for what? Reveal their secret to success.
Brotherhood is the most important.
And we put to them the questions that have remained unanswered until now.
You've both got daughters. How do you tell them you're the kings of the sex industry?
Hong Kong. This bustling metropolis was home to the Chow boys until 1984, when the whole family arrived in New Zealand with no English to an entirely different culture.
Hong Kong is more 24/7. You know, you got much more people. We live in a small apartment. You know, the apartment probably about same size as my bathroom.
John was 13 and Michael just 8.
It was quite quiet compared to Hong Kong.
The Chow family set up home in the Hutt Valley outside of Wellington.
Just go to our house, Tyler Drive.
This one here, no, this one. Well, we lived here around about 10 years, huh?
The streets here still familiar.
Yeah, we always go here, John, remember? The swimming pool.
Yeah.
I haven't been here for probably 20 years now, eh?
Do you still feel a connection though?
Still a lot of memories. This bakery here we used to go all the time, the coffee bun. We enjoy Nina College.
How was your English when you first got here?
Pretty average. Getting better now.
How many years later?
30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Did you go to the school balls?
Yeah, they've got a small ball, yep.
Do you have girlfriends?
No, not in Nana College.
No? What about you?
Yeah, I got girlfriends.
Yeah?
Always got girlfriends.
No chance for a social life though.
I see a J and an M and a J and an M.
After school, they worked in their parents' takeaway shop.
John and Michael, that's Stanford. This is how we started back in the day.
Yeah.
I work nights, John worked days. We normally do 20 hours a day.
That's my idea. The Coke bottle still my idea.
John and Michael eventually took over the business and grew it.
Did you used to cook yourself?
Yeah, I was used to be cooking 4 wok at the same time.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
How many what could you cook?
Probably 2.
You guys talk about this place with such fondness. A smile spreads across your face.
Yeah, it's hard work. We enjoyed, back in the day, our whole family working here. It was a hard time and it was a good time.
Profit from the takeaway shop bought their first commercial property, but they failed to get tenants, a blow that John took hard.
I'm quite depressed, and Michael come in and helping to get things done.
And worse was to come.
Parents have to sell the house in Low where you live in.
The entire Chow family had to move into the empty office building.
And that probably the most difficult time.
At rock bottom, the brothers tried something new, their first foray into the sex industry. That empty building became Mermaid Strip Club.
So how old were you when you first opened
I
this
opened this
business?
club here. I was 23 years old. You have to have big balls. So every room's our own boots and the lights, music, intercom,
Intercom for what?
room service. This is the pool table. We have customers playing pool of naked pool.
Naked pool?
Yeah.
Naked pool? This is my first time in any place like this, so my imagination is trying to catch up with what you're telling me. So, how much is a lap dance these days?
Well, lap dance is very cheap. Basically, $50, you can have a lap dance for 10 minutes.
It's cheap, is
yeah,
it?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
goodness,
yeah.
okay.
No sex downstairs, but the upper level is a brothel.
All our ladies here upstairs provide full service. It's like a hotel operation, and no different than running a hotel. The customer chooses the ladies, and they book over here. There's a reception desk here. The customer can see online here.
So, one standard room, starting at $230, up to 2 ladies by double.
$560, yes.
$560.
There are young, maybe quite vulnerable women working in your club. Do you not have a moral dilemma about that?
No, my parents both support me and John. And end of the day, is for us as a business, people have choice these days. I mean, people have choice to come or not, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I run the sex industry, and that's fine.
Actually become an icon, become a landmark now. Mermaid is part of the Courtney Prize.
Off the back of that success, the Chows expanded.
What if this is yours?
Okay, we own this space here.
Yeah.
We used to have this hotel here. We have this 400 car park. Going to be a 60 retailer here.
And expanded.
We own the building there, Westpac Tower.
And expanded.
So around Nonemi, warehouse building, Exodus Health Fitness,
Yeah.
Southern Hospital,
Yeah.
and your yoga studio.
Couple buildings behind the No Neiman.
So, this is Chow Block.
Yes.
Hi girl, how's the day?
There's even a high-end fitness club.
Who have we here?
My father.
Hello. He looks in good shape.
Yeah, he's 75.
75 years old.
Yeah.
Goodness. And is he a regular? There's not...
Yeah, every day he come to work, but don't pay.
Did you go into business because you wanted to get rich?
No, just as I said before, every time we commit to something, we want to be the best, what we do. Even a small takeaway shop, we was one of the best one.
What is your secret to success?
I believe timing's important, and it's all about timing, I guess, and working hard. We share the stress. There's a lot of stress time to time. We share the happiness. Brotherhood is the most important secret of me and John, I guess.
After the break, the Chows head north.
15 stories. That's one big building.
They're moving in.
Wow.
But Auckland isn't warmly welcoming the Chows.
So do you feel remorse for any of this?
Most action movies have one.
At the hands of these gentlemen, the city of sales is getting sexed up. It all began in 2010. Rugby World Cup fever was building, and the Chows wanted a big slice of the action. They purchased one of Auckland's iconic heritage buildings, the Palace Hotel, built in 1886. During renovations on the basement, cracks started to appear.
Something went wrong. I was on site at that time, and me and John and also the architect was on site, and this started cracking, and everyone evacuated the building. That was unfortunate. The council had to make a decision within limited time, 4 hours or so, have to pull it down. So, no, that was not our intention to pull down at all.
Nevertheless, within a few hours, this once gracious building was just a pile of bricks.
would you have preferred to keep that building?
There's always the plan.
So the people who suggest that you're working on the building purposefully created cracks in it so it needed to be demolished, what do you say to those people?
That's nonsense. Basically, we want to be Auckland before the World Cup. Simple as that.
But this wasn't the first allegation over a heritage building.
The allegation that you are responsible for not only one, but 2 demolitions of heritage buildings, one in Auckland and one in Wellington.
Willis Street?
Willis Street.
For the Willis Street one, is a more technical issue that we got been concerned that we saw confirmed from the council. But then, for some reason, the council didn't have communication with the historic people.
Okay, because there is a feeling that you just go around flouting regulation.
That's not correct. No.
We haven't got any charge, or we haven't got any legal issue, anything, from... I think it's more about just unfortunate that the palace got demolished, and people think we are deliberate to do demolishing the building, actually, and that is incorrect.
Another rumour is that if people treat you the wrong way, you'll rough them up.
Is that? No.
What's your response to that, John? You've recently been in court, haven't you?
There's been a charge, but that's been dropped.
You were given a diversion?
Yeah.
Does that indicate some level of guilt?
I don't need to admit anything. I don't need to apologise anything. There's no condition for the diversion. The charge is disbehave. That's most minimum charge they can get. From what I believe, I done nothing wrong.
Can you tell me what actually happened for a charge to be laid?
That been withdrawn, so I probably not a good way to say now in front of camera.
There have been a number of other cases where you have had to pay out after an employment dispute. Is this not looking like a pattern of bad relationships with employees?
No, I don't think that. How long have we been in business? 15 years and won the 2 cases. We've got a couple hundred employees, so you can't stop that. People would take allegation on that, so you just have to live with it.
So the reputation that you are cowboys, fly by the seat of your pants, do whatever you like, where does that come from?
I can't stop people think what me and John. Over the years we've been in business, people know us, people done business with us. They all satisfy the result with us. I can't say 100%, majority of the people are satisfied, so I'm not sure where your comment comes from.
If you had the opportunity to do it all again, would you do it differently?
Yes, of course, we will, probably do more checking on, every decision we make, we're just making sure, double check and triple check all the different boxes have been ticked.
1, 2, 3.
So now it's onwards and upwards.
So here we are right outside the Sky Tower, and this is your latest project?
Yes.
What is it?
We got a resort consent for 15-level development and multi-level entertainment business.
Bars and restaurants, yes, but 2 floors of strip clubs and another 2 a brothel. A super brothel in the super city, and the locals are not happy.
Aucklanders are really concerned about this club. The drunken behaviour, the violence, the sorts of people that it might attract.
Oh, I think it's more media's misconception. In terms of the sex industry, it's only occupy about 30%. If there's no market or no demand, then we will be closing the next day. So if that demand there, that means we must be doing something right.
Goodness, hefty-sized door there, John.
Yeah, need to.
The 2 hands. Wow, look at this.
That demand has helped supply John with a slice of suburban paradise in Auckland.
Oh, it's beautiful. Pool. What were you looking for in a house?
A garage, drive-in,
Yeah?
a pool,
Yeah.
good full indoor and outdoor.
A $6.6 million home.
Do you like it?
Yes, take all my boxes.
He and his family are here to stay.
What a beautiful bride. Can we show the camera?
But they're not, no.
No. How did you meet her?
Oh, in Hong Kong.
Yeah. And your eyes meet across the room at a bar. She's beautiful, I'm telling you that. She's one beautiful bride. And looks like some beautiful kids here, John.
My daughter and my son, yeah, 14 and 10.
Good kids?
Yeah, it's good.
Tonight, it's the grand opening of the first penthouse club in all of Australasia, right here in Auckland. And yep, it's owned by the Chows. And we've been invited along. I'm not sure I'm prepared for this. Penthouse pets from Australia have even been flown in for the event. That's me in the middle, just to be clear.
Let's see what you've got on. Very nice. Diamante.
I did put underwear on today.
You knew there were TV cameras.
Yeah, I did know there was TV cameras.
You guys are often surrounded by naked women at work. How hard is that to deal with on a day-to-day basis?
You get used to it.
And when the new club opens, with it will come the label of the country's biggest pimps. How does that sit with you?
We treat that as a business that we enjoy, and we, in a way that see the operation successful.
Happy penthouse opening!
You've both got daughters. How do you tell them you're the kings of the sex industry?
I would tell my daughter this one of the business what we're in, the sex industry. Nothing to hide, pretty much that's what Daddy do. Yeah.
They're going to think it quite different from what their friends' daddies do.
I guess so, but I can't change that. I can tell my kids Daddy's a successful businessman.
So successful that they've just been added to the rich list.
I want to take the company to $1 billion.
So you're going to be billion-dollar men.
That's what we're trying.
So did you ever think, while you were running your 4-walk, and you too, that you'd have a goal of $1 billion?
No. Not at the time, no. That's why we get our big, excited that we've got a goal to achieve.
So now you'll be the $1 billion brothers as opposed to the brothel brothers?
Yes.
Most definitely learned a thing or two on that story, let me tell you. Next on 2020, suicide or homicide? A mother turns investigator to uncover the truth.